Have you ever had a judge or attorney try to tell you there's no other citizenship than United States citizenship? That the distinction between that and state citizenship is just a myth? Have you ever tried explaining this difference to one of your friends or family members but just didn't know what to cite to prove it? State citizenship and U.S. citizenship are not the same. One is entitled to all common law rights as a free man or woman. The other makes you a ward. Federal citizenship, or U.S. citizenship under the 14th Amendment, is voluntary, granted by Congress, and it comes with strings attached, like being an enfranchisement of a corporation enjoying corporate privileges instead of unalienable rights. Take McDonnell versus State from 1883, an Indiana Supreme Court case. The court ruled clearly, one may be a citizen of a state and yet not a citizen of the United States. The court affirmed that state citizenship stands alone. You can be a full citizen of Indiana with voting rights without being a U.S. citizen. This proves the two are separate. Federal status isn't automatic or mandatory. In Crossa v. Board of Supervisors of Elections from 1966, we read, both before and after the 14th Amendment to the Federal Constitution, it has not been necessary for a person to be a citizen of the United States in order to be a citizen of his state. United States citizenship under the 14th is inferior. In Maxwell v. Dow from 1900, the U.S. Supreme Court held, the privileges and immunities of citizens of the United States do not necessarily include all the rights protected by the first 8 amendments to the federal Constitution against the powers of the federal government. No protection from the Bill of Rights? How could that be, unless you have been reduced from one of we the people to an enfranchised person, subject to the jurisdiction of the federal corporation? And, in United States v. Anthony from 1873, the court drove it home. The 14th Amendment defines and declares who shall be citizens of the United States, and protects only such rights as are rights belonging to persons as citizens of the United States, and not rights belonging to persons as citizens of a state. Why does this matter? Because Congress could only mortgage the estates of 14th Amendment citizens in 1933, not true state citizens. As federal wards, U.S. citizens are like children under guardianship. Their estates, labor, property, future earnings pledged as collateral for the national debt. Your birth certificate? A warehouse receipt. SSN? A public charitable trust account. Your public chattel, property of the corporate U.S. Being a U.S. citizen means trading sovereignty for benefits, like retirement and welfare, but it's a raw deal. You're subject to Congress's whims without the protection of the Bill of Rights. Why volunteer for chattel status in a foreign corporation? Learn more by searching Burn the Corporate Fiction on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, and X.